Yo, we back. Hey, yo, we back with this WWE 2K22. A little elimination chamber, every man for theyself. Hey, who gonna walk out alone? I don't know. There's only really one way to find out. You gotta stick around. Hey, but while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Hit that notification bell. One time for the one time. Don't forget to do something before two something. And you already know I'm gonna catch you at the end. So I'm out. Peace. Hey yo, hey, we about to switch things up, do something a little different. Yeah, I normally just I'm gonna do a little commentary today. I'm just gonna give y'all an update on the current status of this horrific game, right? Whew, man, this game is at an all-time high of headache, right? And I know what y'all thinking, man, you sure do play it a lot. Well, there isn't really a lot of good games out right now, but that's gonna change real soon, and hopefully I'll be able to, get away from this one and the headache that it causes, because, man, it's like, it's hard to get in the lobbies now. It's like when you get into a lobby, either people leave before the match load in, or if it does load, right, the match never loads in, or you get kicked, and the game will crash, you get kicked out of the lobby. And when you do get into some matches, you run into hackers, spammers, cheaters, you getting jumped by people, all kinds of stuff, and it's like, man. And then have people don't really even play this game that much too often. This is by far the fastest I've seen like this game just die out, of people that just don't play it, that ain't got nothing good to say about it. Like, man, hey, if you have an Instagram and you don't believe me, hey, go look up WWE 2K22. They got an Instagram, and you will see all the negative comments that people leave. But there are a few little Jimmies, those little kids, those little 2K fanboys and girls that sit up there and lie that the game is good and there's nothing wrong with it. When, hey, there's a lot wrong with this game. This game is just god awful, and you can tell the company, they don't care. The only thing they care about is, does the checks come in? All they care about is getting revenue for the game, regardless of how the gameplay is, regardless of what negativity and backlash they receive about the game. They just honestly don't care. All they worried about is people buying the game. And then when people buy, like, hey, this wrong, this ain't working, this ain't working, it just goes in one ear and out the other. All they focus on is graphics and how they can make money off of the game. It's just at an all-time low for me. And honestly, I'll be glad when I just don't have to record this game anymore. And there's always a bright side to everything. You got Modern Warfare 2 coming out, Warzone 2 coming out, God of War, Ragnarok, NCAA next year. It's just so much good stuff coming out, and I'm glad we won't have to play this trash game anymore. It just makes me sick. It's a headache. You just instantly get annoyed. It just, man, I hate it. I hate it. It don't seem like I hate it, but deep down I do. Because it takes me an eternity just to be able to get into a match and try to record something. And part of what I'm saying, you'll see at the end of this match of exactly why people just really don't like playing this game no more, because it's turned into just utter trash and garbage, and I hate it. But enough of that. I know y'all ain't trying to sit here and listen to me rant. So yeah, I think now I'm gonna just spectate myself for the first time. Hey, let's just see, and I'm out. I'm about to get into this spectating thing. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Looks like I got old Buddy Murphy. Alright, Murphy. Now, For those of you who might not know who some of these people are, okay, the guy climbing the cage, that is one Bill Goldberg. The guy that's standing there in the black and white trunks, that is one Matt Riddle. Otherwise, I call him Rydell, but his name is Riddle. Dude in the all full bronze, red, burgundy, whatever color you want to call it, armor. He's just a custom guy. The guy he's stepping on, flexing, that is one Shawn Michaels. Heartbreak Kid, if you don't know, or if you watched wrestling back then, you probably heard of it. But yeah, let's look at everybody in this match. Now let's see. Rydell is pretty much, if you look at his health and look at Goldberg's health, you can pretty tell he's pretty much dominating Goldberg. What is this? I can't even really see his name. Poe. We will call him Poe, the guy that's in the armor. Yeah, he's definitely dominating Shawn Michaels. If you look at his health compared to Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels is actually getting torn up. And then there's me. And then Buddy Murphy. Yeah, as you can see, I just hit this man with a low blow, but clearly he's being dominated. And old Poe, he's out here flexing again. Let's see what old Riddle's doing. Getting kicked in the head, reverse. I just hit old Buddy with a power bomb, because that's what he deserved. Basically what I'm trying to do is get him stunned, right? If you wonder what that little bar is, that's basically your stun bar. Now, once it says stunned, basically there's nothing you can do. You can't reverse, run, hide, nothing. Call your mama, call your sister, call Uncle Daddy, son. It ain't gonna matter, because you can't do nothing, right? Stun bar is basically a faster way to get somebody held down at a faster pace, right? Because you can't reverse anything. Like Shawn Michaels, for instance, he has a stun bar. Now there's a possibility he's timed him up. So let's see what he's doing. Okay, the stun bar has ran out, and he just hit him with the End of Days, which is his finisher, and he pins him. So let's see, right? Oh, Goldberg was getting pinned. Oh man. Bill, yes, somebody's still in the pin. Okay. And then just like that, so he got hit with a finisher. He's eliminated. And then there were 5. Right? Goldberg just hit Riddle with his finisher. You wondering what that was? That was the jackhammer. Yes. Now, I just did a backbreaker into a bro kick. Okay, and now right now you know what I'm doing. I'm showing my core strength. Alright, now as you can see, I just want to point out something about what I said earlier. Now as you see Dumb and Dumber, that is Poe and Riddle jumping Goldberg. And this is exactly what's wrong with this game, right? You can't even have a decent match anymore without people even joining the same lobby to team up to jump other people, or just random people that just decide to stick their nose in other people's business where it don't belong, and then you find yourself getting jumped, right? But luckily, I eliminated Buddy Murphy, so this kind of even things up. Therefore, they couldn't jump Goldberg anymore, because now Big Dog is here. Woof. I know it was a wolf. I said what I said. No, that was a dog. Okay, so, yes. Now here I am, me and Rydell. Yes. So, yes. This move right here, one of my favorite moves. Started doing this move in 2K, 2019. All right, I came across this move. This is one of my favorite move. I used to troll people all the time with this move because it's a pretty move to get off pretty fast, hard to reverse. One of my all-time favorite moves. Now you can see I just flat out slapped the taste out of his mouth. He deserved it. That's what you get for out here jumping people. Now, Poe, and as you can see, now these type of matches right now, if you haven't been able to tell, you can kind of pretty much tell good players from not so good players, right? You can always look at a player health compared to everybody else, and it kind of gives you an input of how good the player is, his health compared to another person's health. That's if he's not cheating, right? That's if he's not cheating. Then you can tell, because your health will always be way higher than the next health, right? Like, look at my health, look at Riddle health. If you go back and look at his health from when we started fighting each other till now, you can tell I am dominating him, and it ain't even close. But now I'm really finna point something out. I want you to pay attention to the dummy standing outside the ring. Now here, I'm just gonna beat this man down because he flat out deserves it, and honestly, I'm better. I'm just goated like that. You know, I'm really like that. I'm really that guy. If you didn't know, now you know. Now notice he's standing out there. Now here, he decides to stick his nose in my business. Now I wouldn't have a problem with this normally, but the problem comes in, he sticks his nose in my business and my business only. Now these two decide, oh yeah, we're just gonna jump him because we ain't got nothing better to do. You know, this normally happens when you're just better than people. They decide to just jump you. This is the only way they can, you know, try to get a win. So now I find myself in a 2-on-1 because I'm stuck with these two stooges who just, you know, couldn't just wait outside the ring like, hey, I'm gonna let them have a 1v1 and then I'll 1v1 the person that's left standing. No, they decided, hey, let's just jump him because we're trash at the game. He's goated. They knew there was no way they were beating me in a 1v1 mano because it just ain't gonna happen. Because again, I'm really that guy. I'm really like that. Now that elbow he just hit me with, that's not even his finisher. What a headache, right? Just hits me with a random elbow and all of a sudden I'm stunned out of nowhere. But it's all good because, you know, and this is where practice comes in. You know, you learn to be able to hold your own. Now, at this point, this becomes a strategic. Man, I choked on that word hard. Yes, it becomes a strategic strategy, right? Because I can't fight both of them at the same time. So now, basically, what I decided I had to do was basically, I basically had to put one of them on the ground, like I just did Rydell, right? But I had to basically knock one down, taunt one up, knock the other one down, taunt him up, and then eliminate the first person that I taunted up. Now, Rydell, aka Matt Ritter, he's the one with the lowest health, and he has no reveal. How can you tell he has no reveal? Under his name, that little half of blue bar, you gotta have two of them to be able to use your resiliency, to basically be able to kick out when you know you're not going to be able to kick out, right? He doesn't have it. The other guy has Poe, has more health and resilience. So now I stepped out to taunt Riddle up. Now I expected Dum Dum to come outside, super kick. Why? Because he deserved it. Taunt him up, right? It's all coming to plan. RKO, and he's up out of there. Hey, and don't you ever come back no more. You see how he tried to run over here to save him? No. Captain Saberhole is over, okay? Now, we get to the mano-y-mano. You versus me, right? Now, my health is lower. Look at my health. Look at his health, right? And he's a super heavyweight. I'm a light heavyweight. That means he's bigger. He takes lesser damage. And it takes more damage to defeat him. But hey, you know, when you're good, you're good. So it is what it is. You know, hey, this is what it comes down. You versus me. He tried to hit me with the end of days. Also, one of my favorite moves from 2K 2018. But yeah, you're not hitting that. That move is a double reversal, so it's easy to reverse, right? You never want to pick moves that have double reversals because they're easy to reverse. Now I'm finna hit him with this punt kick. Now he's stunned. Now look at his health, look at my health. I know he's a super heavyweight. I know it takes a lot to finish them. So I'm just going to crush him off the top of the cage. Now look at his health. Now look at my health, right? Because it becomes a strategic strategy. I butchered that word again, but hey, sometimes it be like that, right? So yeah, I'm just smarter than him. I know how to do things to swing the momentum into my favor, right? I know it's going to take a lot to get him down. So what better way? If you do a move off the top of the cage, it does more damage than anything else you can do in the match, right? So now at this point, I got him. I got him, right? His health is low. Now his mistake, he decided to kick up. Now you've cost yourself a chance at having Brazil, right? So now I got him right where I want him because he has no Brazil, right? I'm the one with all the momentum beating him down, and I got 3 finishes. Right? Hey, so now I'm in my bag. Now I'm in my bag. And now I hit that jab, Texas 2-step. Hey, you already know what it is, right? So now he has a stun bar. Right? Again. I'm in my bag. Look at that, right? His stun meter shot up. Hey, now I know I gotta go out here and stun him so I can finish him off. And he gets a mud hole, mud hole, mud hole, mud hole, mud hole, mud hole, mud hole. Why? Because he's a mudhole and a butthole. So he reversed the move I tried to do, right? Hit me with a punch, hit me with a, Now, I really hit that reversal, but it is what it is. I got stunned because he hit me with his finisher. Not a big deal, it'd be like that sometimes. But his mistake was he pinned me, right, while I was stunned instead of getting that he missed his opportunity to get my health down more. Excuse me. Whew. But he ends up getting stunned. So now I'm just beating him down. Why? Because he's weak. I hit him with a finisher. Why? Because he has no Brazil. And now I know I got him right where I want him for the 1, 2, 3. And yeah, as you can see, I won the game. So, I just wanted to let y'all know where I stand with this game. I'm not a fan of it anymore. But yeah. Do like the end of the video.